Now, that might seem like a good thing, and indeed it can be a good thing, but there's a pathologic condition associated with dieting and one's ability to engage willpower and resist food. And that's in the case of eating disorders such as anorexia nervosa. Now, I've done a Huberman Lab podcast solo episode about anorexia nervosa. And on that podcast, I made the point that I'll make again now, which is that anorexia nervosa is the most deadly of all the psychiatric conditions, leading to death in a very large percentage of people that have it. Now, fortunately, there are treatments and more emerging all the time, but it's a very serious psychological and physiological condition that is extremely deadly. Individuals with anorexia nervosa exhibit heightened levels of activity in their anterior mid-cingulate cortex, both at rest and when presented with food. And I don't want to go on a full tangent about anorexia because we covered anorexia on the previous podcast episode about anorexia, which, by the way, you can find at hubermanlab.com. Simply search anorexia or eating disorders within the search function. But one of the clear symptoms of anorexia nervosa is that the reward pathways of the brain, which we know feed into, that is, send direct connections to the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, seem to be activated under conditions in which people with anorexia avoid food as opposed to eat food.